gamers, as you can see, I have some gear that I didn't have before, but luckily I recorded a video of it. So here's the plan. You see this little mansion in front of me? I want to defeat that. But first, you need to know how I got this gear. So I'm going to show you the recording I took last night of me doing stuff, and I'm gonna yap over it. Alright? Super cool. Yeah. Much to do, much to say. Without a second thought, let's take it away. What's up, gamers? It's me, your girl. I just went to the whatever the place is called. I realized I didn't have 2 eyes, so I had to go all the way back to my base, grab 2 eyes, and now I'm back here and I'm placing them, and we're about to go do stuff. Or maybe we already are. I'm not watching this as we go. So there's a lot going on right now. For one, you know that stupid ice bucket challenge thing, the speak your mind challenge? I really shouldn't call it stupid, but I'm angry. It's because like it was Easter and I'm living my best life, and I got challenged just in the middle of the day, and I wasn't able to do it, so I had to do it today, which is Monday, which is the 21st. Yeah, which was so fun because I had a meeting at 1, and then I had somewhere to be at 3, but I also had a meeting at 9, and I needed to be presentable for my meeting at 1, so I couldn't risk being wet, like, at all. So I had to do it between 1 and 3, which the meeting ended at like 1:35. So I did it at like 2-ish. Then I had to fix all my makeup because I realized I put on mascara beforehand because I put on mascara for this meeting. It was a whole thing. One of the people I challenged is straight up refusing to do it, which is not okay. What the heck, gamers? What the heck? I don't know. Another one of my friends challenged her, and another one of my friends challenged her, and she's like putting it on her public story, hey, I'm not doing this, I refuse. So, there's a goal to get water guns and spray cold water at her. Hashtag should've said, yeah, I had challenged a couple of my ops. One of my friends who was like, "Hey girl, can you challenge me?" And then I also challenged another one of I've challenged 5 people. The person who asked if I could challenge them, she puts on her story, "I can't believe you did this to me." Like, girl, how dare you? Whatever. In the recording, I am currently watching Glass Onion as I do this. So that's just a little fun fact for you. I'm not watching Glass Onion as I speak, though, because again, different times, I'm breaking that fourth wall. It's been a whole thing today, not today, just these past few days, where a couple of my friends and I have just been saying type shit to just, like, anything slightly relatable, right? Which I think is what it's supposed to be used for, but it was off book day for the show I'm currently in, and every single time every single time one of the main characters forgot one of their lines, an ensemble member would go type shit, and it was funny because like I'm part of the ensemble for the first part of the show, and then I go into a named character role because we didn't have enough ensemble because a lot of people dropped out because they realized the show was silly, which it is. I stayed in for pure spite, whatever. TMI. But we get to my scene, and there's like the thing with my scene, like this one scene. Well, there's a couple scenes, but the scene in question, there's like 2 pages where it's just paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. Now here's the thing: I thought I was mostly memorized. We go into it. I start saying the first paragraph, I mess up, I forget the rest of it, and I said lines so many times, like my heart just kind of broke in my chest, and I wanted to do a backflip. It was bad. Good times. I don't know. What else happened today? I had a 9 a.m. meeting, but my body wouldn't let me sleep until like 4 a.m. So when I got up for 8 a.m. for this 9 a.m. meeting, my body was not happy with me, so I fell asleep. Then I woke up again at like 11:30, and I'm like, OMG, I have the 1 o'clock meeting, which is for this club that I'm president of, and I had to be there. It was so fun because like nobody showed up to it, and it was a mandatory meeting. It was good. What else happened? Easter happened. just my brother and I messing with each other. We played Yahtzee and I lost miserably and I'm so upset about it, okay? Listen. It was my mom, my brother, and I, all three of us were playing this and we were having a good time, except for the fact that every single time, I kid you not, and like this happened to them all but like maybe one time, my mom or my brother would roll, they'd get a large straight, their just first roll. Like
Weird, first time ever getting
mathematical, like
Elytra fell.
statistic anomaly, insanity here. And every time I roll, I had a scratch large straight. I got a small straight. I was able to get a small straight, but I tried so hard for that large straight, did not get it. Them, every time they'd roll, they'd get it their first try, or at least like get a small straight their first try. And it was like, my mom's like, you can't keep threatening bodily harm to your brother. Like, of course I can. How dare you? Oh, so mad. It's not even. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we tally up the score, and like I'd gotten better than them. I got my 4 of a kind better than them. I got my top row better than them because only one of the two of my mom didn't get the top 35 bonus. I still lost to her by less than 5 points. So, you know, and they're like, you were supposed to win. Like, if I had those 40 points, I would have beat my brother. I was so mad. They're like, how did you lose? I'll tell you how I lost. You guys are taking all the large straights. I was so mad. Yeah. Nothing else really happened on Easter. I took a nap. I do that. I was walking my dog halfway through the day, and I get a notification that, one of my 9th grade aunts has, tagged me on their story, only to see that I have 24 hours to dump a bucket of ice cold water on myself. This 9th grade, like, he's like kind of like, he's in a couple of clubs I'm in, and I've kind of like taken him under my wing because like for these clubs, like for robotics, he's interested in like all the same stuff. Like I do stuff on the team that nobody else does, so he's like kind of interested in that. So I'm like kind of like taking him under my wing. And then he like begs me to cause I have a private Insta. He was like, hey, you should let me into your private story. Hey, I mean not private story. You should let me into your private account. You should let me into your Instagram account. You should let me follow, which I don't let usually underclassmen unless they're like I have a couple of really close 9th grade, but this is getting really personal. But point is, he is I eventually said yes. He's the youngest person to follow my account. Goes crazy.
Oh.
I don't know. And then he tags me, like, within a few days, dump water on yourself. So, you know, it is what it is. I hate this kid. Man, I hate this kid. Anyways, what else is happening? Not much. I'm going to become a road rager at this point. At this point, I'm gonna become a road rager. I hit every single red light. And I live in the Midwest, so I don't have like those long Florida red lights. But when I'm there, it feels like a Florida red light. I was once looking at this light that lasted, I kid you not, like 8 minutes, and I'm just trying to turn left. And it's like, I'm so mad. I'm good at I'll turn left onto another one because a lot of my driving is turning left. Oh boy, I'll turn left and I'll be going to my next road and I'll see my next light and I'll see it turning yellow and I know I'm not gonna make it in time before I turn red. So I seriously consider running a red light, but I know my mom would kill me if I got a ticket for that, so I don't. And also safety, but mostly because my mom would kill me if I got a ticket. And my dad. Listen, my dad doesn't care about, like, a lot of things. He's like, hey, be safe, and be safe with your car, okay? So, yeah. My dad's like, don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol underage, and don't be stupid with your car. One time I went, and I'm putting this in air quotes, too fast, on our, street, like, coming out of the driveway. Like, I was slow enough coming out of the driveway, but I was too fast when I turned onto our street. Bro, heard about it for, like, 2 days, and you know what? I try not to argue with that. It's like, you know what? That's fair. I'll take the driving critiques. I'll take the driving critiques. Unless it's like one of the babies who don't have their licenses, like, yeah. I don't know, that was a tangent. Speaking of tangent, no, I have nothing to say after that. I don't know. Much longer of footage do I have? I have over 10 more minutes of footage. I don't want to continue doing this, what the heck? Oh, boy. We might cut a bit so I don't have to continue yapping, but just so you know, I have an Elytra right now in the video, and ooh, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna die? I have not died yet. I just really want to, like, continue with my life, and I know I have fans who will kill me if they see me with an Elytra and I don't have footage of me getting an Elytra, so here we are. What else is there to talk about? Like, not much is happening. I have an e-contest and my final AP Psych test of the year on Wednesday, and I'm only mostly worried about that. Econ should be easy, but Unit 5 of AP Psych is insane, man. It could go every which way, man. Every which way. Oh, I was gonna do my Discord. I've been so busy this last few days. I have slacked at it, okay? I have SL... I don't know how to spell it. I'm really tired. Okay. Ooh, what's she doing? Okay, I don't want to continue doing this, so, I'm gonna cut the footage. We're gonna make this a little smaller. I don't think you guys need the full, like, uncut hour of footage I have, so I'm not gonna give you it. Type shit. Live, laugh, love. Be your best self, and subscribe, like, leave a comment. I do love me some comments. What else do I want?
Oh, thank God.
I want money, so subscribe. I want watch hours, but if you've already watched to this point, I guess you've already given me watch hours. I'm trying to give me a little bit more give you a little bit more content of me doing stuff. Yeah. Goodbye. In my next, wait, in my next video, I have so many discs, we'll play all of them. Goodbye.